Live from Bosworth Hall Studios, this is Rowan Wrapped.
Hi everybody, I'm CJ Wagner and welcome to the 2023 Rowan Wrapped Special. We've got a lot in store for you today, but first up, let's turn it over to Truman Steffen, who's asking students around the campus about their year here at Rowan.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, me too.
Holly Dining.
Chef Jet.
Practically exclusively eat at the Student Center, specifically Sono. The burritos there are fire.
Grill Nation.
Grill Nation.
Grill Nation.
Like Glassworks.
Sonos.
Freshens, because it's the only one that I find edible.
Jersey Mike's, Grill Nation.
Holly Dining, is it any good?
Very good. Top-notch chocolate milk.
Holly Point to go, just because it's easier and I'm in Holly Point, so I just go and get my food instead of like waiting in line.
I usually will do the Student Center. I'll usually get like a Freshens grilled chicken caprese sandwich. That's like my go-to. That or like the little sushi that you get. It's one of those two.
Okay. Yummy. What is your favorite Rowan memory of this year?
Oh, this year? Tell me, it was just in general. Joining the skateboarding club. I made a lot of my friends through the club, and it's just been really fun.
I would say the carnival and Holly. That was one of the cool things.
Doing trivia night with everybody.
Yeah, this year!
Oh, I didn't think harder now.
I guess my highlight will have to be like just hanging out with people in like different clubs that I'm in. Cinema Workshop, RTN, and Karate Club have been like the best clubs I've joined this semester.
Probably just like meeting everyone, meeting new friends.
I'd say getting a job. When you make someone else's day, that makes your day. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel every single day working.
So this year, there's a lot of stuff that happened.
Walking through Holly Point Commons, meeting new people, and eating at the dining hall.
Last February and March, I filmed a movie with Cinema Workshop where we made puppets and we made a cute little puppet movie, and it was really awesome. It's called Star Child.
Probably just hanging around and doing dumb stuff with my friends all the time.
So I jumped over a trash can, and that was pretty cool, I think. I think that was pretty fun.
I made a club, Rowan Midi. It's pretty awesome. I'm co-president. You should join it. Yeah.
So at the beginning of the year, the CWE board had a little spaghetti dinner, and it was pretty wholesome and funny. We sat around, we discussed e-board topics, and we dined on some spaghetti, and I even brought cheesecakes. It was a good, wholesome time.
Welcome to the 100th year of Rowan University! Yeah!
Today is very emotional, I think, for the whole community. I think a lot of people are celebrating, in fact, that this is the centennial.
It's really cool to get to celebrate the centennial anniversary of the university with something like the arrival of a marching band. Yeah.
Well, everyone is really energetic and helpful towards me, and everyone is enjoying themselves, so I'm loving it here.
Have led you to this pivotal moment, and we couldn't be more excited to have you as a part of the Rowan family. Let's go, proud!
Happy birthday, Rowan!
Happy birthday, Rowan!
Happy birthday, Rowan!
Happy birthday, Rowan!
Thank you, Truman, and thank you, Rowan Admissions, for that video celebrating the centennial. Next up, we dive deeper into what's been fueling students recently here at Rowan. Now over to our investigative team with the story.
Fueling late night study sessions and early morning classes, an all-new coffee shop has opened up on High Street in downtown Glassboro. High Grounds Coffee Roasters. Here's a closer look at what sets High Grounds apart from your average coffee shop.
It's an experience above and beyond anything.
meaning that almost like a microbrewery is, you visit the brewery and you see what, they're brewing the beer, and you have the experience of experiencing how the product is made. We extended that to the coffee and coffee roasting business. So as far as I know, we're one of the only roasteries that actually have an on-site roastery where we're roasting the beans literally right in front of you. So that's why we are coffee roasters as opposed to a coffee house or a coffee bistro per se.
I ordered a cinnamon bun latte. I love like the variety of lattes. I've never been to a place where like I could order a Twix latte or cinnamon bun or like Milky Way. Like it's just crazy. Like I never thought a place could do that.
Everything is roasted fresh. Every single week I'm in here roasting, and nothing can beat like a freshly roasted cup of coffee. It's just better. I'm the roaster here, and we get our beans directly from New York, so they come in shipped in from Colombia or Brazil or wherever. We get some from Peru, Guatemala. I think I have a Guatemala on right now. It's one of my favorites, very versatile bean. We're a really fun community over here, and we really enjoy our customers. We've got a lot of regulars already, and we're learning names, learning favorite drinks. It's just, come on out and experience High Grounds.
I enjoy the atmosphere of it. It's very rustic in here. It's very aesthetically pleasing. I like that the students come in, so like the crowd that comes in here is usually like our age group and everything. And I just like interacting with them and meeting new people and getting to make a coffee drink for them, and learning different ways to make a coffee or different flavors and all that. My favorite menu item to make here is the 6 Season Latte, because it's my favorite, and it's like the maple and brown sugar. And then I make it cafe au lait style, which is with the drip coffee, and then I steam the milk, and I put a little brown sugar in the steamed milk, and I put it on top, and it's really good. It's fire.
I would call our design rustic industrial, okay? Everything you see here in terms of, it's all wood and lumber that was sourced right in South Jersey, right in this region.
The goal, it seems, for High Ground Coffee Roasters is to have customers be completely immersed in their selection of coffee and enjoy the overall experience, taking in the environment handcrafted for them.
Hey guys, I'm Liz and this is Marie, and for our Rowan Rap theme, we wanted to discuss some of the biggest movies that came out in 2023.
That's right, Liz. And I think a good starting place would be Barbie and Oppenheimer, which were honestly the movies with the biggest hype I've seen all year. I haven't seen any hype for any movie like this since possibly Endgame. Liz, have you seen Barbie?
I have. It was actually really good. I was kind of shocked. I was expecting it to be more about dolls, but then it kind of turned into a story about the basics of feminism, and then Ken being like a good representation of toxic masculinity. It was a really good movie, and if anyone hasn't watched it, I highly suggest it. It's funny, amazing, and I was hooked once I saw people said they were crying by the end. So I loved it. Did you see Oppenheimer?
I did see Oppenheimer, and honestly, my biggest takeaway was that it was so loud. But honestly, I really liked that because it was a movie about a bomb, so I thought that made like perfect sense. But when the bomb went off, I was prepared. I was covering my ears. I was ready. But that 30-second delay, which by the way I thought was really cool, it got me. It got me. I took my hands off my ears and I got like blown back. I felt like I was there.
See, that was interesting because my friends thought like the explosion wasn't big enough for them, but I can't say anything because I haven't seen it. But more importantly, I think we should definitely talk about the FNAF movie. I know you're a fan of the game, so how do you feel about the movie?
I hated it. I couldn't stand it. It was so corny to me, and it was kind of unwatchable. I hate what they did with any female character in that movie, that like Vanessa, that little girl, even Mike, like the characters were so unlikable. But what about you? As another fan of the games, what did you think?
I would have to agree. It's like they kind of just picked and choose what parts of the games they liked and just like threw it in there. And then there's like a paranormal plot line that they don't explain or question, so I was kind of confused why it was there. I felt like they could have just did so much. The only thing I was really excited about is about the animatronics, because I actually built the suits and there were people in it. So I was happy about that. And then I Hear You Talking in the Sleep song, because that was stuck in my head for like weeks. But besides that, like, I didn't like it either.
That song went on my playlist like immediately. I've been listening.
Yeah. All right. And that wraps up our discussion for some of the top movies of 2023. And coming up, we have a food review of the new hoagie place on Rowan Boulevard, and check on that long-awaited student center remodeled. Stay tuned.
The Chamberlain Student Center at Rowan University was originally built in 1974. In 2022, an expansion plan began construction and they aimed to be finished by the fall semester. We asked a Student Center employee and a Rowan University student about this construction. Here's what they had to say.
I mean, I think it's building a lot of space. I mean, the Student Center hasn't been touched since 1974, so we need more space for students to hang out, have meeting rooms and lounge space and stuff like that. So I think it's much needed construction for the 2023 version of Rowan. You're always going to find things that you don't expect. So construction a lot of times does get delayed, and it's unfortunate that it's gotten delayed a little bit, but we think the outcome is going to be really positive for all the students. So eventually it'll be a really cool place for students to hang out. You should see it by the end of the semester.
When I first heard about it, I was like, oh, this sounds exciting. You know, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the expansion will increase student popularity. Once I heard what it's going to look like, it's going to be very like cool and futuristic, and I'm excited. The only impact it would have is like just how to transport between like classes and stuff, because like there's so many students on like the same sidewalk, and it's like traffic, major traffic issues.
Honestly, I feel like the construction on the student center is really like long overdue, and I really feel like that it's really like an impact for students learning, and it's also an impact for like students like walking around on campus and stuff like that, because they said that this expansion was supposed to be done like last year, and here it is like 2023, and we still over here waiting, and they just keep on pushing back the time for when it's actually going to be done. So I don't feel like it's benefiting anybody right now. Hopefully when it's over and all said and done, hopefully it'll be worth the wait. I think the expansion will benefit campus life because, like someone else said, the campus grows each year, more people come each year, and I feel like that the expansion will just let everyone have a safe space, and that way they could be like more freely and be more open and not be so confined in one area.
I think I am excited for the Student Center expansion because there's a lot of things that I've heard and rumors about, like a lot of cool things that I really want to see, like seeing another Saxby's possibly there would be really nice because I love Saxby's. And I feel like it's just really going to look nice, especially after waiting for so long. I'm definitely getting more excited for it, for sure. I think, honestly, it doesn't affect me as much because they added the little sidewalk, whereas last year we had to either walk in the road or cross over, which was very annoying. But now they have the sidewalk by the Student Center, which it makes it much more accessible to get to classes and stuff. Besides being an eyesore, that's the only way it's really, and it's kind of loud when they do construction and sort of doesn't look nice while it's being constructed, but I think it'll look really nice once it's done.
How we doing, everybody? My name's Armando Lenegro. I'm here with
Dane. What's up?
And this is our special segment in the 2023 Rowan Rap program. Hope you guys are enjoying the show at home. So a lot of new locations were added on the Rowan Boulevard this school year, available for students, stores, food shops, everything that you guys just love. One of our favorite places that Rowan added during the 2023 school year here on the Boulevard is none other than Primo Hoagies, the brand new Italian specialty sandwich shop right here at 330 Rowan Boulevard. It opened on October 31st of this year, so it's fairly new. Bunch of hot and cold sandwiches that you guys are gonna love. So for a special treat, Dane, we're gonna go inside, we're gonna order the most delicious looking sandwich, and we're gonna review it right here for you guys at home. How's that sound, my man?
I'm excited, man. Let's do it.
Let's get it going.
Let's go.
Alright, we got our sandwiches. I went with the whack chicken. What'd you get, Dane?
Got the chicken supremo.
Alright, well,
Yep,
nothing left to do besides eat them, right?
Let's do it, man.
Let's go. See you guys there. So yeah, let's open it up.
Yeah,
Dan,
man.
I'm excited. What'd you get? The chicken supremo.
Man,
Tell me a
I
little
got
about
chicken
what's on
supremo,
that.
Man. I'm excited about this one.
What's on
we
that
got
sandwich
some
here?
mozzarella. We got some chicken.
Some
We got
chick.
some peppers.
Some peps.
I'm excited, man.
Okay,
How
nice.
about you, man? You got the what's
Me?
it called?
I got the whack chicken.
Whack
I
chicken.
saw the bruschetta. I saw the The pesto, I'm a big sucker for pesto.
100%.
I didn't know how I could get anything else on the menu. Greatly wrapped sandwich over here. Ooh, the sesame seed bun. I'm loving that.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
Look at
That looks amazing. That looks phenomenal. Now that's a sandwich.
I'm gonna
right
get
there.
mine in right here,
Smells
brother.
beautiful. It looks amazing. I hope it looks as good as, or tastes as good as it
Oh,
looks.
I'm
Oh,
liking
that's
it. I'm
good. Oh,
liking
no,
it.
I love
Nice.
that.
Yeah,
I
dude.
love that.
I'm
Open it
excited
up
for
over
this
there.
one. Yep. Here we go.
Okay. All right. Let's get a little,
Some mozzarella.
little cheers going, you know?
Let's do this, man.
My friend, me and you, we've come a long way.
Let's do
Not
it.
more deserving than a sandwich.
I
Let's
know.
go. Bink. Mmm.
This is really good. The bread has like a real nice crunch to it, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, how
That's
about
it.
yours?
Primo hoagies. That's it. Yeah.
100%. I'm going in for another bite.
I love the flavor right off the bat. The combination of fresh bruschetta and basil sauce, or pesto sauce, I'm sorry,
100%.
is extremely brilliant. And I'm glad I got it because I really love this sandwich. The guy actually told us in there when we were ordering, the chicken's freshly cooked, and you could tell. The chicken is still steaming. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that on camera, but it's still steaming. It tastes so fresh. The cheese is gooey and melty, like your mom's homemade mac and cheese. It is phenomenal, honestly. I'm gonna go one more bite over here.
Man,
I want a little edge right
I
there.
had high expectations.
Yeah.
I really did. This has surpassed all of them. I really like it. I really like it. I'm gonna go here more often. I've never been here before. This is my first time. This is my first time coming. And I'm definitely coming here more than once.
Yeah, this is good.
This is good.
They're making it really hard for a Rowan student like me and you to go hungry in the year 2023.
That's
They did
true.
a great job on the
That's
boulevard.
true.
They did a great job. 1 to 10, Dane, what are you giving that sandwich on the scale of sandwiches?
I'm giving this sandwich a solid 8.2 out of 10.
An 8.2. Madon. Wow, 8.2.
know.
That's good.
It's good,
That's like
man.
mom's
It's
homemade
really
cooking.
good.
That's good. All right. You know, I think I'm going to bump it up 0.3. I'm going to give this sandwich an 8.5. It was phenomenal,
Wow.
man. Yeah, you know, I'm definitely going to come back here. And this honestly got me excited. This is my first time at
Dude,
Primo's. I don't know about
exactly.
you.
Same
First
with
time
me,
here.
man.
Yeah, they
Same
got
first
me.
time.
They reeled me in
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
coming back. I'm coming back for sure.
Yeah, I definitely suggest all the viewers back at home, you know, check out Primo Hoagies again, 330 Rowan Boulevard. Just opened brand new less than 2 months ago. So you guys go in there. I definitely recommend the one I got.
Same
I'm sure
with
the,
me,
the
man.
Chicken
Chicken
Supreme's
Supremo's
good.
the
you
way
know?
to go.
So let us know what you think, guys, and that's pretty much it. We're signing off from Primo Hoagies on the Boulevard. Back to you.
Yep.
Welcome back to Rowan Wrapped. As you know, I'm Liz, this is Marie, and along with us being movie buffs, we are certified music lovers, which means we need to show you guys what our Spotify Wraps were.
That's right. It came out about 2 weeks ago, and we've been so excited to show you what we've been listening to.
So to start, we'll be sharing our top artists. What were your top artists, Marie?
Oh my god, my top artist was SZA, my queen. Love her. Literally love her. I love her new album. I can't. What was your top artist?
My top artist is Callie Uchis. Don't even get me started. I love her so much. I listened to her the most in March because her album Red Moon and Venus came out, and I was just listening to that on repeat.
That's so cool. I haven't gotten a chance to listen to her new album, but I really like her, and she's very hot.
Agreed.
So what were your top 3 songs this year?
My top 3 songs were Princess Going Digital, Oh My God, and Boy's a Liar, but specifically the one with Ice Spice.
Those are good. You know what, though? Controversial. I actually prefer Boy's a Liar without Ice Spice.
Really? You know what? I can get it because it was really overplayed, but it's a really good song. So what were your top 3 songs then?
Okay, so my top 3 songs were Narcissistic Personality Disorder by Odatari, Mercury, and then Doves in the Wind.
Odatari is really good. I think I got into him because of TikTok. Same thing with Pink Panthers. They're like really huge right now.
I actually find a lot of my music from TikTok too. So now that we've discussed what we've been listening to this year, let's take a look at what Rowan profs have had on repeat in 2023.
The beginning of December is always hit with the excitement from Spotify with its Spotify Wrapped. Every December, Spotify releases an experience where people could see who their top artists and songs were for the year. For our Rowan Wrapped program, we visited the Business Hall and the Student Center to see what were the students' top artists and songs from 2023.
What was your top artist? 2023, my top artist was The Weeknd.
Trippie Redd, unfortunately.
My top artists were Drake, Nicki Minaj, SZA.
My top artist this year was Drake, Grandson, Joe, and
Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, Beyonce, SZA, and Doja Cat.
I had Frank Ocean,
Clairo, Billie Eilish, and The Weeknd.
Okay, so what were your top songs of this year?
My top song was Princess Diana by Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj.
Snow on the Beach featuring Lana Del Rey by Taylor Swift.
Top 3 songs from The Weeknd were Blinding by the Light, Save Your Tears, and Die For You.
Softly by Clairo, Shut Up My Mom's Calling by Hotel Ugly, Someone New by Banks, and Arabella by the Arctic Monkeys.
Some of the students didn't want to include their top song as they felt that it was embarrassing, but besides that, we got some interesting results from the students and check back in next year to see if any of your results change.
Today's program is dedicated to the following RTF seniors.
Outside of Rowan, I am a professional audio engineer. Whenever you go to a show, a music show, a venue, there's always someone running the audio, so I do that for a couple of venues. I work with the Philadelphia Phillies as part of the Fanavision crew. I'm also a broadcast engineering assistant at Beasley Media Group Philadelphia, and I also do freelance audio and video systems design and consulting for a couple clients, including my previous high school. I would say one of my coolest moments of 2023 is a mix between being in the locker room for the Phillies winning the NLDS and being on top of Liberty One in Philadelphia and the PSFS building. It's so many moments that just kind of be like, wow, this is a fun job. Never be afraid to ask questions. You know, if you're at a gig and you like the way the mix sounded, go up to the front of house people, ask them like, hey, what console are you using? I really like how the kick drum sounded, you know. Don't be afraid to get yourself out there. It might seem daunting in a lot of industries to try to be social with these people who are booking. But with audio and video and broadcast too, it's such a close-knit community. Everyone knows everyone. But if you're interested, just try to find someone that's into it, start talking to them, and they would be probably so happy to share what they have and kind of help you get a foot in the door.
I'm Sebastian Rene Urquidy. I'm a film studies major. So I study Shotokan karate, and that's pretty much the only thing that I study. I dedicate a lot of time to screen fighting, and there are different techniques that we use in that would be, you know, different than real fighting. I've always been a huge fan of action in movies, whether it's like the lightsaber fights in Star Wars, the martial arts fights in, you know, The Raid or things like that. And that is sort of what led me to start studying martial arts. And so I started studying karate and screen fighting at the same time, really. The only thing it takes is persistence, you know. If you show up one day, that's a good start. If you show up the day after that, you know, now you're getting somewhere. Keep showing up. You will be a martial artist. I think, you know, the first thing is I would say when it comes to martial arts, I'm not an expert. But when it comes to screen fighting, I think there's a decent case. You know, I think there's a case that could be made. And I think one of the things most people don't understand is that being a good fighter and being a good screen fighter are two completely different things. Because film is really a tool that enables you to, you know, warp time and space. It's all about illusions. So there's a process to it. It's much different than, you know, doing a narrative scene. With action, it's a little more involved. You start with the screenplay, and you may just have, you know, the moments. This character's winning, then this happens. But then for the actual choreography, what I like to do is I'll have a beat sheet, and then I'll use that, and I'll take that as a guide, not the answer, but something to carry into choreography and previs.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Matt Stroka.
And as you know, I'm CJ Wagner, and as experts on world news, we've devised a collection of the top 3 events of 2023 that have and will leave a lasting impression on humankind.
Coming in at number 3 on our list is the Ocean Gate submarine incident. In June, we witnessed the saga, which, although tragic, was doomed from the start. Picture this, a fever dream where a multi-billionaire with an Xbox controller and unlimited budget at Home Depot takes his fellow multi-billionaire friends to the ocean floor in a little homebrew tin can. And in an unsurprising turn of events, design flaws in the sub caused 5 people to lose their lives. Recent news broke out that the one and only Mr. Beast was invited aboard the trip, but God bless, he declined.
After a long and grueling 10-year wait, Grand Theft Auto 6 was finally announced, along with a relatively close release date of 2025. This was showcased in a cinematic trailer that sets the events of the game in the fictional state of Leonida. The story will consist of a Bonnie and Clyde duo, with the main character, Lucia, being the first female lead in the franchise. It's no question either that the game will push the limits of next-gen consoles, boasting incredible graphics in the clips shown in the trailer.
Last but not least, pretty much all of Hollywood went on strike this year. Both actors and writers joined forces to once again complain about their jobs. The writer strike spanned over 4 months, and the actor strike 5. Both parties brought up concerns about being undercompensated for their work and the usage of AI in the industry. These strikes put a screeching halt to the production of many shows and films and resulted in an estimated $6.5 billion loss to the SoCal economy. Actors now complain that the $6.5 billion didn't go into their wallets.
2023 has been quite the year, with high highs and low lows, but overall it's been a relatively fun year with lots of social growth and exciting pop culture announcements.
That's right, and I can't wait to see what 2024 brings. To close out Rowan Wrapped, Truman Steffen asks Rowan Profs what their biggest goals are for the new year.
We're back live. I'm Truman Steffen reporting on the field. We're asking people what their 2024 goals are for next year. Let's find out. What is your 2024 goal for next year?
I think I would like to sincerely learn to play the guitar this year.
Just be more organized, be more aware of what's going on, and like have a better timeline with everything.
Pass my classes and graduate.
Graduate.
To actually read a book. I want to finish one of my books. I've been working on them for a while, and I really want to just get a full first draft out of the way.
Mine's also book related. I want to read at least 1 book a month.
I want the McRib to come back.
You know, there's a lot of them out there.
To grow closer to Jesus.
Mostly organization and time management more, because I procrastinate a lot.
I'm going to do everything in my power to get the McRib to come back.
Is there anything that you want to see Rowan do differently for next year to help the student life on campus?
More parking? Probably more communication between like administrative staff and the students.
I want them to finish the student center expansion. I have never had a fully walkable campus the entire time I've been here, and I'm sick of it.
I honestly think everything's kind of good here.
I would say overall, the tech lounge in Robinson is lacking. There's no windows in there.
Ways to remind them that it's okay to branch out and do your homework, but also spend time meeting people and just actually interacting with one another.
So guys, what's a favorite memory you guys have from 2023?
Top one, playing Final Fantasy 16. It came out over the summer.
I haven't played it.
It's a really good game.
I played Tears of the Kingdom and Spider-Man 2.
Okay, yeah.
I saw the Baldur's Gate got Game of the Year. I wasn't a big fan of that. But I didn't play it, so don't really have any major opinions. How about you?
I started playing Minecraft again.
Minecraft again?
Yeah.
The yearly addiction.
Yeah, the yearly addiction. It started. I'm trying to get all the achievements. I'm close.
How about you, Matt?
I'd say my favorite.
Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. 2023 was an action-packed year here at Rowan and around the world. Here's to a great 2024 from all of us here at Rowan Wrapped. Have a great night, Glassboro, and Happy New Year.